Charlene Stevens, the City Administrator for the City of Cottage Grove. Joining me today for Council Update is Councilmember Dave Thiede. Today we're going to discuss the new Oltman School that's proposed for Cottage Grove. Councilmember, we've got a new middle school going into Cottage Grove, and let's talk a little bit about where that is and what the council actually approved.
You bet. It's kind of up in the northwest corner of Cottage Grove, kind of on the top of the West Draw area, and right off of 65th Street and Geneva. So if you're thinking about that, if you're going to the west, that's right before you go down the hill past the cemetery and to the interchange there on 61 and 70th Street.
And the school district is South Washington County Schools is proposing that. We had to do a rezoning for them to allow a school in that area.
Yeah, we had to change from ag to it was residential.
Residential,
yeah.
The residential does allow for a school, and there was a preliminary plat as well as a conditional use permit, and we reviewed their site plan and just maybe want to hit a few of the highlights of what's proposed in terms of square footage of the school and some of that as well.
Sure, it's actually being built to hold about 1,100 students. They've got I've got it designed to be, you know, an initial building plus a little bit of an expansion, so they're planning on that. It'll be about 188,000 square feet, and it'll have some nice outdoor athletic fields besides the ones to be used just for the school. There's another area to the west of that property that, and this used to be Bailey's property, farmland and so forth, but just to the west of where the school would be, coming up to Geneva Road, and that won't be developed right away, but it's kind of slated to be some different athletic fields, and the city and the school district are kind of working together to kind of determine exactly what can be there, when to actually get it going and so forth inside.
Right. And when the school constructs, they will actually grade that property so that it will be ready for future park development as part of their project and such. And so it's kind of intended that acreage may at some point get deeded over to the city as we develop it into parkland. But we will work jointly with the school district, as you said, on that, and then try to determine at that timing kind of what are the best needs or the most needed kind of fields, because there's always a pressure for different kinds of fields for the city as well.
Right. And when this went through the planning commission, you know, there were people there and that from the neighborhoods just to the south, because it's a fair hill. There's, you know, and they were concerned about the water because they currently get water, and all that grading and everything. By doing that immediately is going to really work on making sure that the water is contained in some of those changes and things like that before the fields are necessarily even made. So.
All right. For more information about the new Oltman Middle School, please contact Community Development Director Jennifer Levitt. Thank you, Councilmember Thiede.
You're welcome.